Sure. Kelly Miyahara, the USO.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Ryan. How are
I'm
you?
good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit with us. We're at the USO MVP's open source. We're super happy to meet you and have a chance to talk with you today.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Happy to talk to you too.
So, okay, the Grey Wolf, friend. I'm just going to jump right in. Wow. So I've seen the trailers, I've seen the action, all of that, Court Gentry, the character. I can only imagine the preparation, both physically, mentally, all of that. What did that look like preparing for this character? Can you tell us how did you do that?
You know, there was lots of, training involved in the film. It was, at first it started, just showing up to this, this mysterious dojo in Santa Barbara and wrestling with stunt guys for a few months. And then it slowly evolved into working with this. It really, this someone goes by the name of Chili Palmer, who is was an ex-Delta Force member who was my advisor on the film, and like the closest thing to this character and to the real gray man that you can get. So I just sort of attached myself at the hip to him and had him, with me almost, for every scene, just asking him, where he would stand, what he would do, how he would talk, what he would eat, what he would, he had so many really specific and inventive and ideas, things I'd never seen in films before. All this amazing detail came from him. So, a lot of my preparation, just involved just trying to be around him as much as possible and soak up as much as I could so that, we could make it appear as authentic as possible.
Wow, that's really incredible. And how cool to be able to follow him like that. And cool for him to see the character come to life, I'd imagine.
I hope so. I hope he's happy.
I'm sure. I've heard nothing but good things,
You
Ryan.
don't want to upset Chili, yeah.
I can imagine. So you and Chris Evans play these ultimate rivals, but seemingly in Hollywood. I mean, you guys have these reputations for being nice guys. Like, what is it like being these arch nemesis and in such an intense film like this?
It was fun, it's you know, Chris and the Russos, obviously they've been making, I was the new guy in the situation. It's like, I felt like I was like, at a family dinner and I was like dating one of the family members or something, like new, just trying to soak up the dynamics, but they have a great, chemistry and camaraderie going, and they have, they've been making these amazing action films for the last decade. So I couldn't have, picked better partners to sort of make my first real action film with.
Yeah, I'd imagine being the new guy, but it's also you, Ryan. So they were probably really excited to have you on board and getting to work with you as well. I know you give them all the credit, but I'm just saying.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think they thought I was Ryan Reynolds. A little disappointment there when I showed up.
Awesome. So this film totally balances sort of the action, the clever, pithy dialogue as well, even comedic at times. I'd imagine that's a really hard balance. All these really intense scenes, but then you have these lines that are kind of funny and a little smart. What is that like, kind of balancing that? And how, as an actor, is it challenging for you? How do you do that?
I actually thought the fact that the film is funny made it, more realistic and less challenging in a way, because I think oftentimes when you meet people who have difficult jobs or, there's a sort of gallows humor there, it just comes naturally. You kind of have to laugh to keep from crying. And so, and the situations in this movie are so absurd and heightened and kind of just, it's such an escapist experience that, being able to play a character that could comment on the absurdity of it, or was sort of like the audience in the movie, sort of, was helpful in a way. It's like, you don't have to pretend that this situation isn't funny in some way, because it is. And this also was a great tool for the character because, he's always at a disadvantage in the movie. And so his being able to find what's funny about it, helped kind of create a distance for him so that it seemed like less of a threat. You could take the threat out of things by making them funny and therefore like gain a bit of an advantage.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see
Well,
the full film.
Thank you.
Yep. Good luck. Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
your
much.
time.
Appreciate you.
That's a cut.
Bye.